Well, it's safe to say that USA were given a hard, stern, serious footballing lesson. This was a mismatch. This wasn't fair. This was a training session. Um, and the US shouldn't even feel bad as they were just totally slacked, barbecued, lubricated, circumcised, reincarnated, rebirthed by an Argentine team who are just so much better for them. So you can't even say how good Argentina were. You don't even know how to commend them because this wasn't the golfing class was just too much. From the very first minute, Argentina completely dominated America. America didn't. They were never in the game. They were never ever in the game at all. Um, but obviously the highlights will be. I mean, people will say, "Okay, it's America. You can't really say give Messi much credit and so forth." And I mean that could be true to a degree. But that free kick that Messi scored, no, I don't think any keeper on the planet saves that. No keeper on the planet saves that free kick because the distance he took it from, the power and the accuracy. Because how many keepers can be able to go from where they're starting and save right up in the top corner at that speed? So that was definitely one of the best free kicks that I've seen in a long while. Um, but overall, I just think like the quality of Argentina, their movements, the tactics, the off the ball runs that they were doing, Messi threading those balls, they were just playing football at a whole different level to America. And as I've always said, if USA want to take this seriously and compete with teams like Argentina, Germany, Spain, Chile, they have to invest. Those players just cannot compete with Argentina, and being physical and working hard and having stamina won't cut it. This is football. Football is a skill based sport. Yes, you need effort and strength, but Argentina have shown that you need to know how to play the sport. You need to know how to make through balls, make runs, know how to press, have strategy, know how to dribble, know how to move with the ball, and have skill and guard because this is a very, very technical sport. Being physical and brutish and working hard just isn't good enough. I mean, it's good enough to maybe beat Ecuador or Costa Rica, but against teams like Argentina, sorry, you've got to bring up with some skill. So yeah, man, I mean, this was just America shouldn't even feel held bad. They didn't do anything wrong. I mean, even if they'd fully defended deep, they would have gotten beaten by Argentina. They just didn't have the players to be able to stop Argentina. Because even if Argentina played at like a 7 out of 10, they would have still have lost. This was Argentina on a possibly on a 9 or a 9.5. So it's what can you do? So Argentina match on, and it's now time for Messi to close the deal. I mean, if they get Colombia, I think they'll win. If it's Chile, then guys, we could have another classic Copa America final, which would be very, very interesting to watch. But I mean, Argentina, great shape, good shape, looking good, and they've scored the most goals in these Copa America, so they're going into the final looking very good. And my advice for them is they've got to keep on. They've got to play with no fear. Play with no fear, and don't treat it as a final and just play their game, then maybe they'll be in a better shape. So for America, a lot of work to do to compete with these teams. And for Argentina, again, they haven't really been tested yet. Hopefully, once they get into the final, they will then be fully tested against a team who can actually match them for skill. The only time they've been tested has been against Chile, which was a close match. They only won 1-0. So, yeah, lubrication, man. Total lubrication. Damn.